For the love of God, I thought we were done with this stupid fucking debate. All you guys sound like a bunch of fucking idiots. So the great debate rages on. However, that's not what I'm going for in this video. Actually, I made a rant video several months ago about this topic, and I was very hesitant to post it. Here's some clips. I don't know if it's just a bunch of morons that like to get people all riled up or start this stupid thing, but it seems like people enjoy jumping in and saying dumb shit about it. Can't even stand going on the Facebook groups anymore. So freaking tired of this debate, yet it just continues to pop up day after day. It's exhausting. And it's been my experience over the years, and I'm old enough to call most of you my grandchildren, but it's been my experience that the guys out there talking the biggest shit about how much money they got and how everybody else is broke and this and that, those are the fools with the negative bank accounts. That's been my experience. You're paying damn $700 a month car note with 10% interest. Get the f out of here. Well, it doesn't really matter because we're all driving a freaking four-door family sedan that doesn't even stand up to most of the cars in the class. No LSD, no dual clutch transmission, comes factory with 300 horsepower. Oh my God, weighs 4,000 pounds. It's not a fast car, but you're still driving a four-door sedan that grandma down the road drives too. In fact, most of these cars that I see on the street are driven by old-ass ladies that are this close to retirement. So cool. You guys are badasses. And I'm talking both 3.0T, 3.7 guys. Any of you douchebags that want to argue about who's got the cooler, the faster, the better four-door sedan, or argue about whose white socks are softer, go do it on your own time, but stay out of the Facebook groups and stay off the forums. It's just fucking annoying. I mean, everybody's got their reasons for purchasing the vehicle that they purchased, and you can't judge them for it. I own a 3.7. I bought it a couple of years ago. At that point, VR30 had only been around a couple of years, and there weren't a lot of positive reviews about it. I'm also married. I also have a daughter who's about to be 16 years old. You ever try to build cars or spend a bunch of money on vehicles when you got a wife and a 16-year-old daughter? By the way, I got to buy her a car. She's going to be going to college in a couple of years. This is all fantastic, and you can call me broke if you want to, but you can go. Let me know in the comment section below if you want me to post the full rant video about this 3.7 versus 3.0T debate. If this video gets enough comments and thumbs up, I might consider doing it. But until then, we have people that are genuinely asking, is the 3.0T or the 3.7 a better buy for 2021? But wait. Another exciting partnership between Speed Culture Studios and Jaliscos Carbonfiber. You guys gotta hear this. So he literally sent me a message this weekend and says, hey, I'm sending you a part on Monday. It's an upgrade for a part that you already have, and I can't tell you what it is, and you can't ask. The kicker is you have to do an installation video, and the part that you're replacing, you have to give away to your subscribers. What? After a little bit of hesitation, and I admit I tried to get him to tell me what it was exactly, but he didn't budge. So anyway, after a little hesitation, I agreed to it, said let's do it. So stick around, make sure you subscribe to this channel, make sure you're following us on Instagram so you can see this whole thing play out. I'm excited to get it, excited to see what it is, and of course we'll do an installation and a giveaway. Back to the topic at hand, guys. I still get this question all the time. There's a lot of people asking, should I get the 3.7? Should I get the 3.0T? Is it a smart move? Either way, going into 2021, my answers are always the same, or they're always relatively consistent. First of all, I always say it really depends on what you're going for. By no means am I trying to start a debate or getting in the debate of which one is better, because what is better for one person is not necessarily better for another. Start off with price right away. You can find a 2014, 2015 Q50 with a 3.7 liter from $12,000 all the way up to $20,000. I've seen a range of prices and a range of mileage points. Higher mileage vehicles obviously being a little less expensive, lower miles being more expensive, clearly, and it also depends on the region of the country that you're located. In the southeast, you can find them for $15,000, $16,000, $17,000 still, relatively low miles, no rust. Up New York, California, you might be looking in the high teens or into the $20,000 range, even for some low mileage vehicles. I would say though that the 3.7 is tried and true. That platform is tested over the years. and has been put through its paces and has been highly refined in terms of reliability and longevity, so you can feel comfortable and confident getting into this platform, even if it has some higher miles. My suggestion always is buying a used vehicle to get a pre-purchase inspection. If you can't, make sure you have service records or Carfax at the very least. You want to know what you're getting into. The other thing to think about is, this goes back to, it depends on what you're going for. If you're looking for a good daily driver car that's going to treat you well for many years to come, the 3.7 is a great platform to get into. However, if you are looking to do some modifications, bolt-on mods, and make a bunch of power, it's not going to happen with the 3.7. You can get to 330, 340 horsepower to the wheels without spending a whole lot of money. It doesn't take all that much. Some drop-in filters, air intakes if you want to go that route, test pipes, some exhaust work, and a tune. Boom, you're at 330, 340 horsepower to the wheels without spending much more than $2,000, $2,500. But that's really all you're going to get unless you really start dumping some money into it. And even to get 400 wheel horsepower, if you check out some of my previous videos, you'll know it's going to take thousands. Now, of course, I don't tell you all of this to say that the 3.0T is unreliable. There's all sorts of things floating around about turbos blowing or turbo seals leaking early on, porous blocks causing coolant to just disappear, leading to engine replacements, engine failures, belt snaps. That's the big one. But overall, I think that platform is probably really reliable as well. The problem with social media is that you always hear the negatives. You don't hear thousands and thousands of people jumping on the Facebook groups or in the forums and saying how reliable their vehicle is. It just doesn't happen. They jump on to complain about something. So it's something you really have to consider. The current price point of 3.0Ts is slightly higher than the VQ37, of course. Even the 2016, the first gen of the 3.0T, is still at a relatively elevated price point for what it is. My concern is that the first gen of any platform tends to have bugs. Even first and second, production years of that particular platform tend to have some, some trial and error type kinks to work out. So just out of habit, I generally recommend staying away from very first production years, first and second possibly. So if you're thinking about that 2017, 2018, 2019 Q50s with the 3.0T, you're looking at, mid to high 20s, maybe even into the $30,000 range, depending on the location of the country. With that being said, you're gonna get into a vehicle that probably has a year or two or even more of the factory warranty, or maybe even some transferable extended warranty remaining on that vehicle. So it takes a little bit of the risk and knocks it down a little bit. Now, if you're looking to get into performance modifications and really making a lot of power with the 3.0T, that's where that platform has a serious advantage over the VQ37. Just a couple of basic bolt-ons and some slight upgrades with a tune, you can be making north of 400 horsepower to the wheels, which is really awesome. If you're really dedicated to that platform and put a little bit of money into it in terms of injectors, upgraded fuel system, upgraded turbos, some weight reduction, there's a guy going sub 3 second 0 to 60s and low 10s in the quarter. It's with a 4-door family sedan. And that, by the way, is a 2016 Q50. So 3.0T, the VR30 platform, is very stout, very capable. And now when we go back to reliability, a lot of these things, these reliability issues pop up in cars that have been modified. And that's just the name of the game. This is something I talk about in my rant video, which you'll see if I ever upload it. You can't really expect a car that you are increasing boost pressures and you're doing all these modifications and you're pushing the horsepower point up, 150, 200 horsepower over the factory. You got to expect some things to fail or reach the limits. So for all this jibber jabber, which one is the better buy for 2021? Well, again, it all goes back to what you're going for. My sentiments always are, if you are looking for a platform that is tried and true, tested over the decades and has proven itself and built a name on reliability and longevity. The Q50, 2015 in particular, with relatively low miles, is a fantastic buy going into 2021. It's an exceptional buy for even young, first-time car owners. This platform is getting to a point where the prices are really, really accessible to a lot more people. There's a great aftermarket support for the VQ37. There's a huge community that can provide support if there are any questions, concerns that pop up. And there's really, really good YouTube channels out there supporting this platform as well. So again, if you're looking for a really, really highly reliable platform that you can make some decent power with, you can enjoy on the weekends, but are really comfortable cruising long road trips with the vehicle, and it sounds really good, VQ37 is a great car for 2021. Now again, if you're looking for a really nice, comfortable daily driver, the VR30, the 2016 Plus 3.0T Q50, great buy as well. Price points are going to be slightly higher, maybe not quite as accessible for young first-time car owners, for example. And if you're looking to make big horsepower number and surprise a lot of people with your four-door family car, 3.0T, solid choice for 2021. No, it doesn't sound as good as the VQ37 with an aftermarket exhaust, but with very, very minor modifications and a tune at a reputable shop like Soho Motorsports or Z1, you can make some huge numbers. And the question is inevitable, of course, so I'll just say it right here. Stock versus stock, the differences between the two platforms are extremely minute. Very, very small. They'll say, yeah, but what about this video? What about that video? There are videos showing 3.7s beating 3.0Ts. There are videos showing 3.0Ts beating 3.7s. Stock versus stock. From a dig, from a roll, doesn't really matter the scenario. They're very, very closely matched. You really just have to decide what you're going for. And that's the bottom line, people. Guys, don't forget to stay tuned to see what Jaliscos Carbonfiber sends me in the mail. I cannot wait to see what part is going to arrive and see what we're going to be replacing and giving away. So stick around for that. Follow along here and on Instagram as well. You don't want to miss out. It's going to be pretty interesting. And of course, you want to be there when we're giving parts away, right? Thank you guys very, very much for watching. Don't forget to get your Speed Culture Decals. Just $5 for a set, black and white, available right now. More colors to come in the near future. Really appreciate the continued support. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.